What's going on, guys? Welcome to TBT.
Throwback Tomb, episode 1. This is going to be 10 favorite games. Now, welcome to this brand new podcast from me and my buddy Russell here. I'm Alan. You want to introduce yourself there, Beard Man?
I'm Russell.
We're going to be doing all kinds of different media stuff on this podcast. You know, we're nerds. We geek out. We love movies, games, music, all kinds of stuff. And this channel is going to be dedicated to that love of the game, of the music, of all kinds of media. So today we're just going to give you our 10 of our favorite games because this could be like a 5 or 6 parter, honestly, at least. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to trade off, or we'll either just give our top 10s as we go here. So I'll let Russell go first, and then I'll take it away after that. So
all right, let's do this.
Go ahead and give us top 10 and reasons.
So we'll trade off for a little bit here.
Right.
I'm gonna give my number 10.
Let's trade off. We'll get to top 3.
Let's do that. All right, so my number 10 that I put down is Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and it came out in 2020 on the Xbox One. And the reason why I love that game is I love Assassin stuff. Assassin thing has always been my thing. And, that's really, and plus it has Mjolnir and Excalibur in it. It's just some other lore that I really love. And it's Vikings, so it's Norse mythology. So I love the Norse.
Norse mythology, that'll probably pop up at some point in mine. Norse mythology is one of my favorite things to study. Dude, there's just so much of just ancient mythology in general.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And I have never played Valhalla. I have not really a love-hate, more of a hate for Assassin's Creed because the later games they deceived me a little bit. That's why I haven't went, but everyone always tells me you will love Valhalla. So maybe one day I'll waste my money one more time. We'll see. All right. Go ahead. Give us your next one.
Oh, you want me to keep going?
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah.
I put number 9, I put Ghost Recon Wildlands.
Okay.
This came out on Xbox One 2 in 2017. Reason why I love this, open world. You have 4 military guys that are just out there hunting this dude. And the reason why I love that game is because I've always wanted to do that too. I've always wanted to, if I were to have joined the military, I've always wanted to build myself up to where I had a 4-man group, the closest people to me that I trust, and just go out there and do our thing, even in a survival.
Yeah. Basically doing I guess it would be like a special operations in the military where you bounty hunt for one person, or like a SEAL Team 6 kind of deal where they, they're on their own. They're one small crew of people and they're going after the target. That's cool. I haven't played Ghost Recon. I think I might have played a little bit of Wildlands with my old buddies, but I've heard of Breakpoint. I think probably the last Ghost Recon I actually played was Ghost Recon 2 back in the day on PS2, and I loved that one. It had the first at the time that they did it was like an over-the-shoulder third person, but your character is on the side of the screen. It's not like a back view.
Oh yeah, it's
the way that when you shoot the gun, you could not physically feel it back in the day because DualShock 2 wasn't as advanced. But you could see the weight of the shot on the screen, which is really cool.
That's what's really cool about the realism of these games.
I'll give you my number 10 and number 9 here real quick. Number 10 for me, I told you this is going to be left field on some of these, is Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage from 1999.
Oh my gosh.
Let me tell you, when I was little, at the time that this game came out, I was only 2. I didn't really know much about games, but when I got a little bit older, probably 3 or 4 or 5, I started playing stuff like Pac-Man World and Crash Bandicoot. And then my grandmother had the original Spyro trilogy on the PS1. And I was as soon as I started playing Ripto's Rage, I just fell in love, and I loved that game to death. And I played it all the time at my grandma's house every weekend when we go. And then in 2018, when they put the reignited remakes of those games out, I sat and played all 3 of those games back to back. And Spyro 2 is just one of those games that made me fall in love with just the beauty of the world, the simplistic missions, but it's just it's really a throwback. It's from my childhood. I love that game so much.
You remember the little egg guy?
Yes.
Na, 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 na.
Which those guys showed up in all the games
Yeah.
back then. That was before they did Legend of Spyro, which we won't talk about.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about the newer stuff.
So my number 9.
All right.
Similar experience when my dad got us the PS2. This game came out when I was like 4, but I didn't get it for a little bit. And so my dad, he was good about fixing PS2s, and he learned how to solder, and he would repair them and resell. So he'd get a lot of games in from these people that was sending him their broken PS2s. And so my PS2 collection is at least 1,200. I've got all kinds, but this is before I knew Resident Evil was a thing, before Devil May Cry was a thing. This is a Capcom game that is finally getting a new entry after 20 years, and that is Onimusha Warlords. And this is a samurai game that was supposed to be a Resident Evil based in feudal Japan, where you go after Nobunaga Oda as the Demon King, which is a real big twist on history. But Nobunaga is a very prominent figure in Japan history. But this game is just, it has all of the old like fixed camera, tank controls. It's kind of hard to play, but dude, it's so much fun. If you haven't played that, they have it on the PS5 now.
Haven't played it yet.
Bro, it's so much fun, and I'm so happy we're getting Way of the Sword. Oh, you go ahead. I've geeked enough.
Next game, number 8. Okay, this came out on PlayStation 2 in 2003. WWE Here Comes the Pain.
Oh.
Now, I played WWE games before that, but when Here Comes the Pain came out, it changed a lot. I mean, you could throw them off of a balcony and they just tumble and land.
I want to say the first one I played was SmackDown vs. Raw 2006. Or is it Shut Your Mouth? Is that the one
That's the one before.
Is that the one that has The Rock on the cover?
Triple H is on the cover too. I think The Rock's on there. Brock Lesnar's on Here Comes the Pain.
It's the one that has The Rock on the cover.
Just Bring It?
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. He just bring it. Here Comes the Pain, though, was it had all the old matches that you don't see anymore because they're more PG now. But fantastic game. And the stories were awesome. There was always a girl that just brung you in the shower every time, right?
Just like, we're going to take you back to
we're going to go back here, Rey Mysterio.
Uh-oh. Whoa.
Yeah. Getting freaky.
Oh, man.
Let's go number 7 here. Number 7, Nintendo 64, 1999 Super Smash Brothers.
Oh, man.
That was my first favorite, probably, Nintendo 64 game ever. Because playing the story, going up against all the characters, and you pick your own character, and then you had the hand at the end.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. I didn't get to play much Nintendo back in the day. My dad had I think it was a Super Nintendo or SNES.
The one where
that's the same thing almost.
It's kind of like you put it in like this.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like a longboard.
Play Duck Hunt on it?
Maybe.
I think
I remember playing. I remember watching my dad play Super Mario World 3. Or was it no? Is it Super Mario World 3 or Super Mario Brothers?
It's probably Brothers.
Because it had both of them and the cover's yellow. I remember that.
Is it like this big?
Yeah.
It's probably, yeah.
But I never grew up with Nintendo. Like, I didn't really get into Nintendo till y'all and my wife, and like we played stuff like Conker's Bad Fur Day together, and then we played the Switch, but I never had much of a connection to the old Nintendo systems. So,
yep, the systems where you had to and put it in.
Well, PS2 games, I had the trick a long time ago where I'd put rubbing alcohol on a Q-tip and scrub that thing.
Yeah. I remember that.
Oh, man. All right.
The days.
My number 8. This is where things are going to be getting different. And a lot of these games are going to be newer games for this list going forward. So my number 8 pick is Lies of P. Now, when I first played this game, I had a love-hate relationship because it's so beautiful. The combat's amazing. The story is like a twisted Pinocchio tale, where you get awoken and you're in Krot and you're trying to take care of all this stuff and defeat the big baddie, all that, which turns out to be Geppetto, your father, and he's in talks with Simon Mantis and all this other stuff. And it's basically a Souls-like game. But I remember just having such a hard time getting past one boss near the end of the game that I quit for a while. And then I came back, and I readjusted my player and I ended up beating it. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to run through again. So I've beaten that game 2 or 3 times. I just love that game so much. Number 7, and I can guarantee you this is going to be on his list.
Oh my! I don't guarantee that too much.
Oh, I'm guaranteeing it. Red Dead Redemption 2. So, Red Dead Redemption 2 is one of the most amazing stories ever written. In gaming, in movie, every history of media. Red Dead Redemption 2 is one of those games that will make a big old fat bearded grown man cry.
I have a poster.
It's a story of brotherhood, of love, of family, even, people that's not your family becoming your family, and you would give your life for them people. It's just a close bonded story about love and really redemption, because Arthur is this outlaw, and then over time you see his story and his life unfold. It's giving you pieces of his history and how he's afraid to die because of the things he's done in life, and he wants to be redeemed, and he wants to, he wants to go to the good side of the afterlife.
Yes.
And he's scared. And so he starts trying to rebuild himself and do all these things to make it right in the end. And it's just a great story. I love that game so much.
Dude, that game, when that came out,
it's a life changer.
And the graphics
were
perfect too.
For the time, probably the best. And still one of the best. And we're in a different generation.
You're all right, girl. That's what he would talk to his horse.
Yeah, he said he recorded a bunch of his lines over because they sounded too sexy.
Yeah. Easy, girl.
I don't know if I'm talking to a horse. Go ahead with
you gotta love it.
Next ones.
So we're at the 6 and 5 now. Number 6, 2023.
Oh man.
Xbox Series X, UFC 5.
Okay.
I chose UFC 5 because I love fighting. I've been into UFC for probably, I don't know, maybe 2012, 2013. And me and a buddy got into it like a little jiu-jitsu match, and I didn't know what it was at the time. But I've been into MMA for so long, and, I go to class almost every Sunday. And that's just the reason why I enjoy it. Like, I love fighting.
Yeah, I think back in the day, I didn't know nothing about UFC. But I had the UFC 2006 game that had like Tito Ortiz and Chuck Liddell. That's when they were real big. And like that was the first one. I loved that game.
Chuck Liddell.
And that was whenever which they still do, because UFC is not like WWE, obviously. They still had the blood and the crazy but then later on in as an adult, I think I bought UFC 3 and maybe UFC 4. And 3 is the one that has
I think Anderson Silva's on the cover.
No,
UFC Undisputed 3.
No, not Undisputed, just UFC 3.
Was there a 3? Just a 3?
Yeah, that's the newer ones. I thought
it was just 4 and 5.
No, they had a 3 before 4 and 5. Undisputed 3 came out on the PS3, Xbox 360 era.
Yeah.
So I do remember Undisputed on that. It was pretty good.
It was a good. That one actually was the best one,
yeah.
And then it started developing more and more and more into these advanced controls.
Yeah,
can't fight anybody online, by the way, because everyone's jiu-jitsu skills is just advanced, and you can't do nothing. Unbelievable.
When you have to play UFC like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. To my number 5, 2012 Xbox 360 Black Ops 2.
Oh man, I thought about that one.
Dude, the bouncing Bettys, and you could like crouch down and it wouldn't hurt you. And there was always the best corners that you could just camp in, and people get so mad.
I remember playing that with my brother. We would do I think it's called the Green Mile or Green Run. The Green Run of the zombie campaign.
Oh, the zombies.
Where the bus is. You get on the bus.
Nuketown, right?
I think you drove through Nuketown. But there was this little glitch, I think, in the game where you could go behind the gas station that you're in at the beginning of Zombies, and there's this little bitty corner with a bunch of rubble piled up, and you could sit there and just snipe all the zombies. They couldn't get to you because it was like a wall.
Cheat the system. That's when games you could really cheat the system.
Oh, it's so fun. All right, I guess my number 6 and 5 now?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Number 6, Cyberpunk 2077.
Never played that one yet.
Oh man, if you play it, you're gonna get sucked in. Now I'll tell you, like the beginning of this game's like lifespan was like tarnished to a degree because when they put it out, it was a mess, like just a jumbled mess. And I think it's because they were trying to rush to get the project out, which it's CD Projekt Red, the people who made The Witcher. And so they came out and they were like, we're doing a big update and it's going to be worth it. And it was. This game, some of the best graphics to date. The storylines, all the choices that you can do, all the different ways you can edit your God, I can't think of what it's called right now. Basically, you have an exoskeleton in your body and it gives you abilities. To a degree. And so you're going through this and you've got the chip and Johnny Silverhand, which is Keanu Reeves. That's so cool. His side missions are awesome. And just, dude, the world. It's basically like a futuristic GTA on crack kind of thing where you can do shit like running off the wall and the guns can be so OP that it's insane. And but the story is crazy, and it's one of the best sci-fi adventure games that I've personally played since maybe BioShock.
BioShock.
So,
oh my goodness,
yeah, they redeemed themselves. All right, number 5, and this is one that someone has right now that's not playing it.
Oh,
so number 5. Ghost of Tsushima. Oh my God. I was talking to my wife about this game last night because she was like, why is he called Ghost? So I was giving her the whole rundown. Obviously, he ain't played it, so I'm not going to ruin it.
Not yet.
Because the story is everything in this game. You want to talk about layers to a character and to surrounding characters that make a big difference by the end. In family values, honorable, and just the system of old Japan is it, dude. You have to play this game. I'm telling you, it is worth every minute.
I'm trying my best to work myself up to just be like, put it in and just play it.
But I'm not gonna ruin it because I know you ain't played it yet. But it is absolutely one of the best games ever. And
I believe you.
You'll get sucked in, and dude, I played that game for probably 10 hours straight one day, and I didn't realize it.
Well, I saw a clip of how the realism is compared to Assassin's Creed. I think the realism in Ghost of Tsushima is more realistic.
It is so good, especially if you get, which I think the version I let you borrow is a director's cut version, which is last version they put out, and it's more remastered to it. It looks a little bit more graphically advanced, but it's dude, you gotta play it.
I'm trying.
And if y'all comment, don't you spoil.
Don't spoil it for me.
Other games I don't give a crap because there's so much stuff that's just willy nilly in all them other games, like even Cyberpunk, that that's different. But the story in Ghost of Tsushima, I would say, is one of the few games to me that can not almost rival, but in the same vein as Red Dead. The story grabs you.
Oh, dude.
So
we got 4 left.
So, yeah, go ahead with your 4 and 3.
Just all 4?
Give your 4. I'll give mine, and then we'll go our top 3s.
All right. So number 4, 2005, PlayStation 2, 50 Cent Bulletproof.
Oh yeah, I thought about that one too,
dude.
But I was like, we're gonna do multiple episodes. That might show up.
50 Cent Bulletproof. When 50 put himself in the game, and you had the G Unit, Eminem
as the detective.
Like, it was the detective.
It's so stupid.
Like, it was awesome. Like, I really don't know. Like, there's not really a personal connection. It's just I have not seen something like that before.
The reason he put that out is like a promotional thing for his Massacre album, 2005, the same year. And you could play all his music in the background. All of the songs leading up to Massacre were on, like, in the game. You could go in the menu and click the soundtrack and pick any of the songs that you wanted to listen to while playing.
And I think you could watch his videos. He had music videos in there too.
Like in the special features of the game or something, you could watch some of the music videos for like Candy Shop, I think.
Yeah.
Like, dude, in the club, maybe.
In the club.
Yeah. That was a fun PS2 game back in the day.
I love that game.
My number 4. All right. These top 4 were hard on me. Like, so hard on me, because I love this game so much. But then I was thinking about it. I was like, I don't think I can put it above my 3 at the top. But obviously, these aren't like, maybe my top 3 is concrete. Everything else can kind of shift around. You know what I mean? So number 4 is Final Fantasy 16.
Never played the Final Fantasy franchises.
Now, I grew up being one of them Final Fantasy haters. I never understood it. I still to this day don't care for turn-based combat. But when I got this game, bro, this game, this story, and the art direction, the graphics, the different abilities, the journey that Clive Rossfield goes on to get his brother Joshua and to stop Ultima from ending the world in the Blight is just insane. Like, one of the best games ever written. The story is gripping. It's just peak. And it was in my top 3. And for my first Final Fantasy game ever, that was crazy to me because I never liked Final Fantasy. Now I've went back and I've played Final Fantasy 7 Remake, a little bit of 15. I'm going to be playing Rebirth here soon. I think back in the day I played some of Final Fantasy 10 a little bit, which that one was kind of fun. I just don't care for turn-based that much, so it's kind of one of the things I got to get used to. So, yeah.
Yeah, can't do turn-based.
So from here, we're just going to go give our top 3 push all the way just to see how crazy this gets.
I feel like I know what one of your top 3 are. Because I know what game he talks about a lot. But I'm not going to mention it yet. So I'm going to go. So top 3 straight away. Here we go. Number 3, 2004. Again, PlayStation 2. Sly Cooper 2. And that's the first one I started with. Didn't get to play 1. I don't know why, but it just never.
Have you never played it?
Never played 1.
What?
It just 2 came to me first,
bro,
and then 3. And dude, the whole opera thing.
I've never played 4.
Me neither,
because it's locked on the PS3.
I played it a little bit over my buddy's house, another buddy of mine, but like I didn't get to play the whole thing, but it wasn't bad.
You gotta play Thievius Raccoonus.
I do. I need to play the first one. It's just, but the second one just
now I will say they're all good. The Sly Cooper. I don't know why they quit making them.
Did you know that I got to go on the guy that voiced it, his stream?
Really?
And I told him, I was like, "Hey man, big fan. Can you say me and my buddy's name?" And he's like, then he said it, and I was like, oh, "Dude, awesome!
That's cool.
I love that guy."
Okay.
Number 2, as he mentioned earlier,
Oh.
Xbox One. It came out in 2018.
Oh.
RDR2, Red Dead Redemption
I
2.
was so sure that was going to be your number one.
No.
Oh, man. He's got
Only
something
number
else.
one.
Oh, man.
The reason why it's number 2, I had to put it in the top 5.
Oh, yeah.
The top 3 even.
It was hard for me because I put it at 7. But, like, I think it's because replayability. I think because that story is so long.
Oh, yeah. And you can,
You know,
and the cool part is about that
it's
story.
depressing.
It is. But like, the cool part about the story is you have different outcomes.
That's
you have
true.
a good and you have a bad.
The honor system.
Yes, the honor system.
Yes.
And the online is just insane too.
Which the problem with the online is that there's just not enough players playing it. And honestly, dude, I used to play with some of my buddies online, and we would do bounties. It was so fun. You know, you all your group of buddies, and y'all look ridiculous. And you just go bounty hunt this guy, you rope him up, tie him to your horse, and just drag him, you know, like it's so fun. Like, I don't know why online didn't take off the way it should have.
I don't know. Some games just don't do it. Now,
all right.
My number 1, and I'll explain.
Oh, no.
Okay, is a 2008 Xbox 360 game. GTA 4.
Oh, okay.
I love the GTA series. Reason why I love GTA 4, Nico Bellic's character just hits you. The story behind him, Yugoslavian war, people were killed, and his cousin's in trouble, and then realizes, or his cousin saying, "Oh, America is great," when it's not. Like, he just basically said he came to America, and he's like, "Okay, things are not going well, like you said. Like, he's got the girls, no, he doesn't." So he has to go through all this stuff, and he's finding somebody. And the reason why I connect with this game the most is because it's where I started my when I was role playing at the time. It's where I met a buddy that he passed away. His name was Andy, and I have him right here. If you want to have his name written right here,
you get that tattoo.
And that's where I met him. So that game holds a lot to my heart. It holds a lot of great memories, and even you know what? And even the realism of the game was actually, for some reason, it was better than 5.
For the time, I would say that one is, for me, I would say graphically better than 5, especially for it being a 2008 game. The only thing I didn't like about that one was that it was, which now if I went back and played it, I'd probably like it more. But back in the day, I'm so used to seeing Vice City, and it's so colorful and goofy.
Oh, dude.
And the story of 4 and the graphic design of like buildings and stuff is just so dark. It's the darkest of the series by far.
At least they updated the combat system in that one. But then they went right back to the original just punching around system. Like, like
I have a very love-hate relationship with GTA. I always have. I will always, to this day, for me, Vice City is my favorite. 5 is overwhelming. There's just too much crap. And it's, when you've updated a video game for going on 15 years at this point, everybody wants your next one, and you have bled GTA 5 dry,
which we're still
waiting.
What
I mean? And it's like, it was fun. Like, I love doing the casino heists in 5. That stuff was awesome, but like, I feel like it just became too much. They just overstuffed it. And instead of giving us a new entry, they cashed you. They took all your money for over 10 years for this game. So while I get why it has its fans, I would say Vice City was probably my favorite.
Yeah, because the actor, the voice actor played. You ever seen Goodfellas?
I've seen some.
Was it Goodfellas?
Or
you ever seen Wild Hogs?
Yes.
That the leader biker guy?
Yeah.
He played Tommy.
Okay.
If you just a little lore there, if you didn't know.
So now that you've put something sentimental as your number 1, I feel like I have to change.
You don't got to change it. Just go with your route.
Because it's hard. Because on one hand, my number 1 at the moment is a game that I've loved since I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And then, on the other one, there's something very sentimental about it. It's very hard.
It's all right. Just go.
I'm going to feel bad, but honestly, it's hard to make a top 10 and just be like, this is indefinite with any kind of media.
I agree.
So these are 10 favorites. It's not my definitive. It's close.
I mean, we have tons of favorites.
Oh, yeah.
Like all time. It's just we just narrowed it down to the ones that we probably more recently just can right off the dome
This is
think
hard.
of.
Number 3,
Here we go.
God of War Ragnarok, 2022.
Oh, I still need to play Ragnarok too.
God. Dude, it is it just is like God of War Ragnarok to me is one of those games that kind of changed my life. It is one of the probably my favorite story in gaming almost. Like it's just the quotes that Kratos says, the way that Kratos acts as a growth in a man. Because if you look at it, God of War is all about man's mental health. It just is. Like, you talk about his early days, he's like this ferocious, pissed off Spartan warrior, that kills the gods. When you get to the new games, he's older and he's
wants to calm down.
He's got a family. Well, he's got a son because his wife is, once again, his second wife now has died, but he's got a son and he's learning from his son and learning how to be a better person and try to move on from his past mistakes. And then when you get to Ragnarok, it's even more so when he meets Thor and everybody in Midgard. And it's just like an Asgard as well. You got Midgard and Asgard in the same game. And just watching the way that him and Thor are like at each other constantly because Thor is like Odin's pet. He does whatever he tells him to do. And then by the end, Kratos spares Thor. And he's like, we have to be better for our kids. And it's just, then at the end, there's just this foreshadowing of something and it changes his, like you see Kratos cry in this game. That is not something. And then they put out the Valhalla DLC for free. And the Valhalla DLC is one of the best DLCs I've ever seen, experienced. They broke Kratos down. Like the monologue he gives when you complete Valhalla is basically giving it to his younger self sitting in the throne from God of War 2. I don't know if you've ever played God of War 2 back in the day.
Never touched God of War.
So
want to.
Man, just the way that he approaches this thing at the very end of Ragnarok's story with Valhalla, it hits whenever you think about, like, it's hard for men to speak out loud about their past and how they want to move forward. So it's just perfect. And it was so hard for me to put it at number 3. Oh my God. Now here's the big turnaround where this morning I just like remembered how important this other game was for me that I put it number 1, but number 2 is so sentimental. And I'll tell you why later. Number 2 is Elden Ring.
Okay.
So
Elden Ring.
This is another game where I gave up. I quit because I didn't know nothing about Souls games. And then I watched like Jacksepticeye play like an hour of it. And I was like, oh, that's how you build your character. So I played the crap out. I'm on New Game Plus 7. Okay. Consort Radahn at the end of the Shadow of the Erdtree is the hardest boss in gaming. You can't tell me otherwise. I don't care. Just the journey you go on in Elden Ring from being this tarnished, puny, peasant, basically, to the end where it's like you're beating people like Malenia and Radagon and the Elden Beast and Margit, Morgott, Godric, all these people. It's this open world game, and it's all about becoming Elden Lord. And then On top of that, you can choose how you want to lead, which you don't get to play that. But it's like if you do certain quests in the game, it gives you an outcome and you get to pick what you want to do at the end. Do you want to be a leader that's there for the people? Do you want to be a leader that like you're make all the people slaves? Or do you want to leave this world with this character I'm about to bring up and let them figure out and rebuild the world on their own without kings and gods and lords? And that is the ending I pick every time. It is the stars. And it's Ronnie. It's the Ronnie ending. Now, the big reason why that comes into play is because Ronnie's one of my favorite characters ever in a game. And also the middle name of my daughter.
Oh, yeah.
So that game holds a lot for me. I rambled enough on that one. Number one.
Here we go.
2005 and 2023 Resident Evil 4.
I knew it. I knew it was going to be Resident Evil.
Bro.
This guy talks about Resident Evil so much. And he got me into it, actually.
Bro, Resident Evil 4 has been my favorite game probably since I was 10. Yeah, probably 10. I remember back in the day, me and my buddy he had the game, and I always go to his house and he'd be playing it. And I'm like, bro, I want this game. How do I get this game? And I'm just stupid. Like, my parents probably would have got it for me if we would have went to Hastings. Bro, Hastings.
I don't know much about Hastings.
Oh, man.
I haven't been here long.
But, and I was dumb, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to trade some of my games for it. So I traded him some games that he wanted, and I got his Resident Evil. I traded him like 3 or 4 just for Resident Evil. I got it. And then he wanted it back, and he traded me Bully.
Bully.
My dad got pissed. He made us trade back, which I felt bad because it was Resident Evil 4 was his game back in the day. But when the remake came out, cinema, beautiful. Everything. Oh, it's so good.
And to make a little comment, he got me into this game stuff, into the Resident Evil.
You've been playing this one, ain't you?
I beat it already.
Oh, you beat it?
Yes.
Okay.
Resident Evil 4, I beat literally a couple weeks ago. I have to admit, playing as Leon, dude, is awesome.
Leon is daddy.
Yeah. Daddy.
But, bro.
It's a great game.
Oh, man. You start off, you're just in Europe, and you're walking through this creepy village with these people and you don't know what's going on. And then you go to a castle.
Yeah.
And that's just it's perfect. It is the most wild, crazy, off the wall thing that redefined that genre and that third person shooters and their series. Resident Evil 4 is one of the games of all time. That game is going to be held in regard, whether it's the OG or the remake. To me, it's just, I have so many memories with that game. And I had Elden Ring at number 1. Elden Ring has been my number 1 for a long time now.
But it's tough.
But honestly, when I think about as many memories that I have with Resident Evil 4, and then playing that remake, and it was everything and more that I was hoping it would be, I have to give it to that. It's just chef's kiss.
I mean, I'd pick RE4 over Elden Ring because I have not played Elden Ring. I don't think I would. I don't have the patience. I don't have the patience.
Uncultured. I'll teach you. It's easy.
I'll teach you the ways of the Force, Luke.
It was not easy. That game. Look, the first time I walked in, you don't tell you where to go.
Oh, I bet.
And
isn't it kind of like Dark Souls?
Yeah, yeah. I walked right into the first boss fight, and I got my cheeks clapped. So there's I guess these are 10 of our favorite games. Oh, it's been so fun.
Yeah, that's right.
And we will see y'all on the next episode where we're going to be talking about our 10 of our favorite non-horror movies.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun too.
We'll see y'all next time.
See you guys.